make a happy face.
Okay, make a happy face. That's a crazy face. Make just really happy. Now make a crazy face. Okay guys, it is Vlogust day number 14. Can you believe it? It has been 2 weeks. 2 weeks into August already. And so far so good. I've made a video every day. Have we been making lots of videos recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. Yesterday we did the organizing video where we cleaned up in Renee's closet. That was a lot of fun. And you might have noticed yesterday's video came out pretty late in the afternoon. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get it done and posted yesterday. It was kind of a crazy day, but we got it done, so that was good. Funny story, not funny, terrible story. My husband had to have emergency eye surgery yesterday, which was kind of crazy. Day before yesterday, he thought he scratched his eyeball. It just started bothering him a lot. He didn't have a specific thing that happened that he noticed. It just all of a sudden started bothering him, and he put some drops in it, tried to sleep it off, and it just wasn't getting better. So he made an appointment to go see an eye doctor. I don't know what kind of eye doctor it was, if it was an ophthalmologist or what. But he actually had a piece of metal stuck in his cornea. It's scary to even talk about. But he went in and they saw it stuck right there in his cornea, and they gave him like Novocaine eye drops, and then they just dug in there and got it out, and it was in there pretty deep, and it had already started to rust. And so they had to like cut out some of the eye tissue that had the rust rings in it. Yes, I know, it's terrible, I'm sorry. But that was what happened yesterday, and that actually didn't cause me a lot of trouble. Like, it didn't take a lot of time for me because he pretty much took care of himself. He drove himself to the appointment from where he was working, and drove himself home. But he's using antibiotic eye drops right now for the next several days, and he has to wear contact for like 48 hours, kind of like as a band-aid, just to keep it infection free, which is very important. So that is what he's dealing with, and that was our excitement from yesterday. Speaking of eyes, we'll be doing more videos on Renee's eyes coming up soon as she's getting started with all the vision therapy coming up towards the end of the month. We've been doing just little stretches, and she's got the occlusion, binasal occlusion on her glasses that I don't know for sure if it's helping or not. You can kind of even tell in this video, maybe if you pay attention to her eyes, that she switches between eyes, and like she'll just use one at a time. Like right now, she's mostly using this one. This is her best eye, but I'm able to point it out to her now, and she's able to switch and use the other eye, which is good, but the goal is to get her to use them both together. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but she's using this eye, and this one wants to kind of just slide into the corner there. Can you look? There's that eye. Now look with this eye. There you go. Good job. Good job. So we've been working on that, and then and that's just mostly to keep her using her other eye that she doesn't favor. And also we've been working on stretches to pull the eye out, just to strengthen the muscles there, so that it can go to the corner more easily. And then once she starts the therapy, then hopefully it'll help her brain to learn how to control her eyes and use them both at the same time, which would be the ultimate goal. Right, Renee?
Yeah.
You look tired. Are you so sleepy?
No.
I think you are sleepy. Yeah. So this video is just a real quick check-in. I didn't want to do anything that involved a lot of editing today because I knew I wasn't going to be able to get to much of that. And I actually already have a video filmed from yesterday morning that I haven't edited yet, and I'll hopefully get that up tomorrow. But I knew I wasn't going to get a bunch of editing done today, so I didn't want to try to have that video be today's video. So I just wanted to hop on, give a quick update and also answer a quick question that I got from PhD Natural Me. She is a vlogger. She vlogs about RV living and eating a ketogenic diet. And fun fact, I met her last year when I did Vlogust, so that was how we connected, because she did Vlogust last year and she's doing Vlogust again this year, so I love to follow her. But she asked how I got my channel name, Indigo Nili, so I thought I would go ahead and answer that real quick for you. My first name is Nili, so that's obvious, but then the indigo part is actually also comes from my first name, Nili, which is a Hebrew word, and there are a few different meanings. I read something that says it means success, and it's also an acronym, and I don't know all the details about that, but the other thing that it means is it's the name, it's a Hebrew word, and it's a name for a pea plant that has an indigo flower, and apparently indigo dye can be made from this pea plant blossom. And so I kind of adopted indigo as my color since my name kind of means indigo. Renee, you are gonna fall asleep. You are so tired. Anyways, so you're not tired? I don't believe a word of it. I don't believe a word of it. So that is how I got my name. I just went with Nili and then added the indigo on there. I actually, years ago, I had like an alter ego name. Like if I ever needed a different name besides my own, I would say Indigo Liza, because my middle name is Elizabeth. So I kind of took Indigo as Nili and then Liza from Elizabeth, and used that as a first and last name whenever I needed a different name than my own. But I didn't want to name my channel that because I thought that would be too confusing. I wanted to have my actual first name in there, so then I made it Indigo Nili. So I hope that answers your question, PhD Natural Me. I will put a link to her channel up in the cards so you can go check her out and follow along on her Vlogust adventures. And I'm gonna put this little girl down for a nap because she is so exhausted.
I'm not exhausted.
You are so exhausted. Yeah. And I will get that other video edited that I filmed yesterday. That'll be really fun because it was our first time to Hobby Lobby. We just got a Hobby Lobby in our area for the first time, I think, ever. I don't ever remember going to one here in Oregon before. I visited one in Texas years ago, but the kids had never been to a Hobby Lobby, and we decided to go check it out, and we had a fun adventure. So that hopefully will be coming up tomorrow. And we'll call this good for Vlogust day number 14. 2 weeks. Been doing it for 2 weeks. Gonna say bye?
Bye.
Bye, everybody.